Welcome back to the Becky and Boca Show. I'm here with Lynn Radice. I've had you on the show before. You're a wonderful guest. Tonight, you are here to represent Metropolitan Magazine.
Hi, I am. I have a lovely friend, Chase Backer, and he has been very successful up in the Hamptons in New York City, which is fun. And he is now launching the Metropolitan Magazine.
Right here.
In Boca.
In Boca Raton.
Cameras we need to show
Are these
to.
the Boca versions?
These are not the Boca versions, but they are going to have the Boca versions soon.
Okay.
So this is what we're here today, and I understand he may be on the phone. So
Yes, he's supposed to call us in.
It's exciting.
Call in.
So
Let
it's
me
good
see this
stuff. There you go.
magazine. So how long has he been in New York and the Hamptons?
And he's been, I'm not exactly sure
nice.
the total amount of years, but I believe you were highlighted in the Metropolitan Magazine as well. Becky and Boca.
Yes, I was in one of these.
Exactly.
Which one was I in?
So I believe it's this one. That's why I should look through. No, he.
Let me see if I
it's
can find
definitely
it.
no, it's no worries.
Okay,
But it's
so-
it's a luxury lifestyle,
Right.
and we've been very fortunate to have a lot of the local.
He's calling. Okay, he's on the phone.
We'll talk to Chase. Go ahead.
Chase Becker.
Hi.
Hi, it's Becky. How you doing?
Good. Hi, Becky. How
Hi.
are you?
Good. I'm sitting here with
Been a
Lynn.
while. I haven't seen you in a year or so.
I know. You got to get back down here. Well, I know you have been here. We just haven't run into each other. I've been trying to get you on the show, but I got Lynn on here.
It's a backup. I'm your backup here, Chase. I got your magazines and
Hey,
everything.
how are you?
We have your magazine. So tell us what you're doing in Boca Raton with this magazine.
Well, Metropolitan Magazine is heading to Boca, Palm Beach, and Wellington. We're expanding our distribution down into the Florida area, and then we're going to hit the Miami area as well, but that's going to be next year.
Okay.
And we're bringing New York lifestyle, Boca, Palm Beach, all high-end, gorgeous fashion, travel, lifestyle, food, all the great stuff that you get to enjoy.
Yeah, I
In
like
Boca,
I like
we're
the
bringing
look
it
of the
to
magazine. So it's a high-end luxury
Very high
magazine,
end. Very
which is perfect for Boca Raton. And when are you going to have your first issue here?
We're going to be distributing the first one actually, we're almost done with it, and that's coming out the first week of January.
Okay. And where do people get the magazine?
We're drop shipping it in all your local areas. So wherever you go, you'll see it, whether it's a restaurant, hotel, pizzeria, wherever you go, you'll find it.
Okay.
Supermarkets, doctor's office. We drop ship. We want to make sure that everyone gets a copy, so we're successful.
And he always has a lot of famous people on the covers. So Tyra, as you can tell, I mean,
That's Tyra Banks.
Yeah, that's Tyra
That's
Banks.
great.
You all know Tyra Banks. So I mean, there's some very, very famous people that he's had on the covers. Do you want to talk about some of the people that you've had on the covers, Chase?
Oh, sure, yes. We've had Leonardo DiCaprio, Sarah Jessica Parker, Natalie Portman.
Wow.
We had, who else? Ton of other people, all celebrities.
Well, there's a lot of celebrities hanging out in South Florida.
Yeah, a lot of the Food Network people, too, like Bobby Flay,
Oh, yeah.
Lee, Andrew Zimmern, Zakarian, Jeff Morrow. All, we're big foodies, so we like to talk about food and go into restaurants, and we also do
who
some
doesn't?
videos in the restaurants and put them on social media. We're big with social media.
But I think
yeah, looking forward to coming down to Florida and having fun. I've been going in Florida for quite a few years now, and I think this magazine will work real well there.
Oh, I think it would be perfect here.
But I also think the difference between you and, say, Boca Life or Boca Observer and all the other magazines they have is Chase is giving you kind of exposure to the New York City Hampton marketplace as well as global exposure. So there's many different options versus a lot of them are very local, which is a beautiful market. I mean, that's wonderful. But I think that this is really going to open up the doors for the people that really come in from the luxury market from New York City and the Hamptons, and they come back and forth, or they're just up there and they want to try something new.
Right.
So any advertisers are going to have kind of different exposure than they do to have the other things.
Oh, yeah. No, this is a beautiful magazine. I'm actually looking forward to this.
And Becky would like to be on the cover, Chase. I'm just
Chase,
saying,
if you're
she would
thinking
try.
about
Becky
a
looked really
local,
cute.
person to put on the cover.
She's
be
blonde
good.
as well, you know.
So, what are you going to cover in your first magazine here, Chase?
Well, we have. It's going to be a surprise. So when it comes out, you'll all see it, but you'll recognize the magazine. It's Metropolitan Magazine. That's the name. It's been around. The Metropolitan name has been around for over 100 years. They started in the late 1800s, and the magazine went out of business or closed down in the 70s, and we were able to pick up the name just recently. And continue. Luxury publication, again, it's fashion, the celebrities on the cover. We like to think that we're global, but we're also a niche in the market because we cover your local areas. We're local yet global. So we'll bring New York, Florida, Boston, and then we're going to be hitting some other major cities like Vegas and further west into California. So now we're in the concentrating on Palm Beach, Boca, Wellington.
So all the luxury markets in Florida.
Well,
yeah.
And we're excited so far. I mean, Chase really has been able to impact the local marketplace and even, some of the local diamond dealers and, Ivy Lee's. Yay.
Ivy Lee's
we
Beauty
love
Lounge.
Ivy Lee's.
She did my eyes, my whole
Boy,
face
look
today.
at that.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
I love that place.
So, there's a lot of people that already have been, exposed to Chase's magazine and are like, wow, I need to be a part of that. So I think, I don't know, probably at least 100 people that, have come up to me and said, hey, we want to be a part of this launch issue. So it's exciting.
A lot of support we're getting. That's true. Lynn, we as Lynn was mentioning, lots of people want to be part of this, and that's what makes the magazine successful, and that's how it becomes successful by people talking about it and handing it from person to person, and of course the wonderful covers, the luxurious covers, and
nice.
We do a lot of events, a lot of parties, and we want everyone to come in and enjoy and have a wonderful time. And we represent them. So, if you have any good stories, Becky, you could definitely talk to us about it and see if we can get them in the magazine.
Okay. And if someone is interested in getting involved with the magazine or maybe being in it, who do they contact? Or
well, they can call Lynn. You have a phone number for them?
Sure. 215-880-9686. You can feel free to give me a call and we can talk about advertising. Not a problem. As far as
as far as the you can go on the website as well, and it's Metropolitan Magazine, Metropolitan Magazine NY.com, or you can go on Issue, which is you flip through the magazine itself if you want to take a look at it, and that's metmagny.com.
metmagny.com. I'm going to write that down.
Also, you can go on Metropolitan Magazine, ISSUU, issue with another U in the end, ISSUU. So type in Metropolitan Magazine issue, and then you'll be able to see all our past and present issues and look through any of them.
And, I mean, you just had a cover party, I believe, with Donald Trump Jr. and, yes, didn't you? I have a lovely...
Actually, we were the first, with Kimberly. We had Kimberly on the cover. We were the first to bring out the story. Kimberly's an old friend, and she contacted us. She had a lot of magazines that wanted to do the story, but we were the first to bring out the story that they were dating,
Oh,
so
really?
That's
a Becky thing to do.
Yeah.
Damn.
Gotta let it go on this show here.
She contacted us, and she wanted us to do it because she knew it would be done the right way, and not done with, in an unfashionable way. Plus, if you type in any of the Kimberly's latest, Kimberly and Donald, most of the pictures you'll see they're done by us, and we distributed those photos. We took exclusive photos at her apartment in New York City.
Oh, wow.
Our photos distributed. She didn't post for anyone else but us at that particular time.
Chase is very connected.
Yeah, it sounds like
he has
it.
a lot of great people, a lot of great exposure. And this is definitely a unique opportunity, unique magazine. It's not just somebody starting a magazine locally.
No, and
this
all
is-
the photography and pictures. Let me show some of these.
And I direct all of the cover shots. So when we were doing the Kimberly shot, Kimberly and Don, I might say Kimberly Kimberly Guilfoyle was very such a natural. She was perfect to take pictures of. Our only problem was which picture to choose,
Right.
which wonderful picture to choose from. But I have to say, Don Jr. was a bit of a stiff. I had to tell him to loosen up a little bit.
He was hard to photograph.
He just was a little stiff, yeah. But the pictures came out wonderful, and we choreographed them wonderfully in her apartment. It's a fun job. We love doing this. It's not even a job.
Yeah, interesting. So
No.
people can look at this magazine online as well as in person, an actual magazine.
And they're having a bridal issue coming out. If any of you lovely brides are getting
Oh.
married, the bridal shoes, excuse me, the bridal shoes, the bridal things that they're coming out. What month is that coming out?
February.
February.
February. Get ready for the spring weddings. Lots of interesting
Yeah,
stuff in
they
here.
got gorgeous pictures,
Yeah,
gorgeous
I
photos.
love the
This
photography.
is something that everyone who's in the luxury space
look at
is going
this
to want to
outfit.
advertise in. This is definitely, giving you an exposure to many different clients, not just the Boca marketplace. And I think
All right,
that's
so Lynn, do you want to tell them what type of advertisers we picked up recently for the?
Well, my
I'll
goodness,
tell
we've
you,
had
we've-
everything from, we've had Bentley, we had Rolls Royce, we had a lot of luxury real estate. We've had a major diamond company, Rosenberg. We've had, there's just so many different.
Lynn has been very, very working hard and really with much success, which I really appreciate all.
This is not my full-time job. I'm just connecting him to people I know. So I love
Wonderful,
Boca,
wonderful.
and it's been fun. And
No, this
yeah,
magazine is
great.
perfect for Boca Raton.
I think it's gonna be great.
We also will be bringing Hermes is coming in. We have a Bloomingdale's, Saks. We also have.
You said Chanel,
California Closet. Yep, we have Chanel.
Oh,
California
Bloomingdale's and
Closet.
Saks are advertisers?
Bloomingdale's,
Fantastic.
Chanel, yeah.
I was just
So we're
working on
trying
both of
to
those
pull
today.
as many of those local advertisers as well, high-end local. So
Yeah.
spread the word around there, Lynn and Becca.
We are.
We're trying here, but I think everybody's going to want to be in there. It's definitely going to be one of those things that's going to be overwhelming. I think you are really going to get probably everybody wanting to advertise. I could see probably the Boca Resort. You could see everybody in Boca.
I don't see who would want to be left out of this because and the restaurants.
The restaurants
oh my
are going to
gosh.
want to be in this. Yeah.
Yeah, because you have great pictures of food in here, and that's
And your fashion,
that-
your food. You're right. Exactly.
fashion, food,
We
shoes,
also do
Alcohol,
men's
your
fashion.
luxury, our luxury
and you'll
alcohol,
have makeup and all that.
sponsors of
getting-
our vodka.
I'm getting hungry. I'm getting hungry looking at this.
Becky's going to get additional sponsors out of this.
There's something very cool. Becky, I don't know if you have much time, but I want to tell you a little thing that we're doing right now. Do I have time?
Yeah, you got 3 minutes.
Okay. So right now, what we're doing is we're going in with a photographer. I'm sorry, a videographer into restaurants, really nice restaurants. We go in and we charge them a small amount of money, and we do a videotape and we give it to them, much less expensive than they would do a commercial. We bring a celebrity with us.
Oh.
We eat at the restaurant, and it's sort of like a commercial, and then we're giving them the video or having them link to our site. So that's something new that we're doing.
So they can share it.
And
That's a fantastic idea.
We get to eat the food. We sample the food. That the chef comes out and gives us all the delicacies. Again, I'm a foodie also, and I love. I'm part of the Food Network. We work with them closely, but
Okay.
this is an amazing thing where we go out to the restaurant, we eat their food, and we get paid for it too. How wonderful!
And
is that?
Becky and I will be going with you.
Yeah, you need some more.
We need
some more
blondes.
tasters.
Absolutely, absolutely.
I'm a foodie.
If you're a foodie and you have a great palate, then you're coming.
Okay, all right, we gotta go. Thank you, Chase.
Thank you,
Becker
Chase.
in New York.
Thank you.
Metropolitan Magazine. Thanks, Lynn. You have been watching and listening to The Becky and Boca Show. Tune in every Thursday night at 6 p.m. to discover all the ways to spoil yourself and have a good time in beautiful Boca Raton. See you next week.
The opinions expressed on the preceding sponsored program were strictly those of its hosts, guests, and